Hey guys, it's Megan, and today I'm going to talk about some baby names that begin with the letter J. So I've done A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and now we're on to letter J. Making these lists of names that begin with J really made me feel like I was part of the Duggar family. You know that they have a show, 19 Kids and Counting, and all of their children's first initial is the letter J. So yeah, here are 10 of my favorite girls' names that begin with the letter J. Number 10 is Juniper. Juniper is, I think, a really interesting name. Two of my former colleagues have little girls named Juniper, and they're under the age of 3, so it could be a name rising. It's a tree name, and it's number 883 in popularity. And I think June or Junie is a really cute nickname. June, just so you know, is a month name, and it is number 435 in popularity. Number 9 is Jordana. Jordana is Hebrew and it means flowing down. I think it's just a wee bit more interesting than Jordan. Jordan has the same meaning. Jordan is number 222 in the United States right now, where Jordana is not even on the list. Number 8 is Josephine. It's French. It's a feminization of the name Joseph, which means Jehovah increases. It's number 160 in popularity, and it reminds me of Jo March from Little Women. I also think Joey's a cute nickname. Jo, Joey, Josie. Josie is number 254 in popularity, so a little less common. Yeah, I think there are a lot of cool nicknames for this really old-fashioned, timeless name. Number 7 is Jane. Jane is English. It means God's gracious gift, and it's number 340. And I feel like I've been fighting for this name lately on blogs and things with other people that love baby names, because they're like, oh, Jane is so plain and so boring. I'm like, no, Jane is classic and underused. Who do you know named Jane, like, in your generation? So I think Jane actually makes a really lovely middle name choice. It's simple, it's elegant, it's pretty. I like it. Number 6 is Juliet, and I'm going to put both spellings because some people are passionate about one or the other. Juliet, the first spelling I have here with just ET as the ending, is English. It's it's a French diminutive of the name Julia. It means youthful. It's number 253 in popularity. The other Juliet with the ETTE ending is French. It's a variation of the former Juliet. It means youthful as well, and it's number 310 in popularity. I do think I personally prefer the ETTE ending. The next name is number 5 is Julianne, and I'm going to cheat again and talk about Julianna as well. Julianne is youthful. Or it means youthful. It's number 825 in popularity. Julianna is actually much more popular. It's number 186. Also means youthful. It's a Latin feminization of the name Julian. Number 4 is Jolene. It's a modern invented name. It's all the way down at number 891 for popularity, so not very popular. And you can use nicknames like Joe, Joey, Jolie, all those nicknames that I think are so cute. And it reminds me a lot of the Dolly Parton song. I don't know if you know that, Jolene. I'm not going to sing on the internet. Okay, number 3 is Jillian, which comes from the name Jillian with a G, which people always want to call Gillian. Jillian means youthful. It's number 286. Jillian, I know Jill sounds like such a plain name, but I think Jillian is a really, maybe because I love Lillian and I love that Ilian ending, I think Killian's a cool name too. But yeah, I like it. Number 2 is Jessa, which is a Duggar girl name. I know a lot of these are, but I think Jessa is so spunky and cool. It's a short form of the name Jessica, which is way more popular. Jessa is Hebrew. It means God sees. It also means wealthy, and it is number 999. And like I said, I think it's just kind of fresh and sassy and a cool way to honor someone named Jessica. Number 1 is Julia. Julia is Latin. It means youthful, and it's number 65. It's one of my all-time favorite names for girls. It's on my top 10 list for girls' names. So it's actually more common than Julie, which is number 385, and Jewel, which is number 809. I just want to throw those in there. Okay, 10 more girls' names that begin with the letter J that I wanted to mention are: number 10 is Jasmine. You might recognize this as a Disney princess name. It's a Persian flower name, and it's number 85 in popularity. Number 9 is Jacinda, which is a variation of Jacinta, and it means hyacinth, which is a flower. Number 8 is Jolie. Jolie is French. It means pretty, and it's number 775. I like Jolie as a nickname for Jolene, which I mentioned. Number 7 is Joanna. It's a variation of Johanna, and it means God's gracious gift. It's number 324. Johanna or Johanna is number 482, in case you're curious. Number 6, I'm going to talk about 2 again, Jade and Jada. And Jade is an English jewel name, and it's number 112 in popularity. Jada is a little less popular, it's number 208, and it's Spanish for the name Jade and also colic. Number 5 is Jocelyn. Jocelyn is German. It's rising in popularity. It's number 92, and it means from the Gauts tribe. Number 4 is Jamie. Jamie is a diminutive of the name James. A lot of people I know that have this name have fathers named James. And Jamie means subplanter, and it's number 438 in popularity. Number 3 is Jenna. Jenna is English. It's a diminutive of the name Jennifer. It means white shadow. It also means white wave. It's number 204. Jennifer is number 163. Jennifer was so common when I grew up in school. I was born in the early 80s, and my goodness, were there a lot of Jennifers. I think Jenna is just a little nice twist on it, although it could just be a nickname for Jennifer. Number 2 is Junia. Junia or Junia, you could say it either way, is a Latin form of the name Junius, and it means born in June, and I think it's kind of unexpected and cool. And then number 1 is Jessamyn, and it's a variation of Jessamine, and it comes from the name Jasmine. It means the jasmine flower. Jessamyn, it's kind of unexpected. You can use the nicknames Jess or Jessa, Mina. I mean, you can keep going. So on to the boys' names. There are 2 boys' names that are popular here in the US, so in the top 10 that begin with the letter J. So Jacob is the number 1 name in the US for the 12th year in a row. And I really love the name Jake. I think it's such a cute nickname. And then Jaden is number 7. So those are the 2 J names in the top 10 for boys in the US. Here are 10 of my favorite names that begin with J for boys. Number 10 is Jericho. Jericho is an biblical place name. I think Jericho is such a cool name. I went to college with a Jericho. He called himself Jerry, or everyone called him Jerry, but I think Jericho is really cool just on its own. Number 9 is Joel or Joel, and Joel is Hebrew. It means Jehovah is Lord, and it's number 145 in popularity. Number 8 is Jacoby. I had mentioned before in some video that I had a friend, I just mentioned it right now when I was talking about Juniper. She's a friend, a former co-worker. She's actually my boss. She has 2 little kids, Juniper and Jacoby, and I think it's such an interesting twist on Jacob. It's a variation of Jacob. It's a little less expected. It's number 523 in popularity, so much less popular than the number 1 name. It's Hebrew, and it means subplanter. Number 7 is Jeffrey. It's a variation of Jeffrey with a G. It means pledge to God, and it's number 328 in popularity. Number 6 is Jack. Jack is a diminutive of the name John. It means God's gracious gift. It's number 46 in popularity. And then Jackson, I just want to throw in there. It's English. It means son of Jack, and it's number 22 in popularity, so a little more popular. Number 5 is Jude. It's Latin. It's a diminutive of the name Judah. It means praise. It's number 162. Jude is a little less common. It's number 273. And, you know, it reminds me of Hey Jude, the Beatles song. So I kind of like it. I think it makes a cool middle name. Number 4 is Jonah. Jonah is Hebrew. It means dove. It's number 131. I remember when I was going to, like, Sunday school as a child, Jonah and the Whale was one of my favorite stories, and when my family would go like whale watching, I was like looking for men in whales. I don't know. I was very, very little. I was not in school yet. So that's what the name Jonah reminds me of. Number 3 is Joshua. Joshua is Hebrew. It means the Lord is my salvation. It's number 17. I don't know. I just always loved the name Josh and Joshua. Number 2 is Jeremy. It's English from the name Jeremiah, which means appointed by God. It's number 137 here in the U.S. I like the name Jeremy. I've met, a handful of Jeremys, and they've all been nice people, so that helps me continue to love this name. Number 1 is James. James is English. It's a variation of the name Jacob. It's Hebrew. It means supplanter. It's number 14 in popularity. It's pretty popular. And I've talked about how I just love this. It's one of those classic names that I've loved ever since I was a little child. Here are 10 more J names for boys. Number 10 is Jagger. It's an English occupational name meaning carter, and it is number 557. It reminds you of like Mick Jagger or got the moves like Jagger. Again, not going to sing on the internet. Okay. Number 9 is Jace. Jace is Hebrew. It's a diminutive of Jason. Jason is number 76. Jace is number 86, so it's right on its tails, and both mean the Lord is salvation. Jace sounds like a nickname name to me, but I do kind of prefer it to Jason. I don't know why. Number 8 is Julian. It's English. It means tongue-tied. It's English. It's from Latin variation of Julius. It means youthful and downy, and Julian is number 53 in popularity. Number 7 is Jasper. Jasper is Persian. It means bringer of treasure. It's number 264, and I'll remind a lot of people of Jasper from the Twilight series. Number 6 is Joseph. It's Hebrew. It means Jehovah increases, and it's number 20. Number 5 is Justice. Justice is a word name. It's number 519. It's similar to Justin, which is much more popular at number 74. Number 4 is Jaren. I knew one Jaren in school. I thought it was kind of a neat name. It's Hebrew, and it means to sing out. Number 3 is John. John is Hebrew. It means God is gracious. It's number 28, and a similar name to it, I know I'm throwing lots of names in here, there's so many J names. Similar to it is Jonathan, which is 35. It means gift of Jehovah, and Jonathan is Hebrew. Number 2 is Joaquin. Joaquin is Spanish. It means God will judge me. It's number 325. I think it's such a cool name. It reminds me of Joaquin Phoenix, but yeah, I just think it would be a really neat name choice. And number 1 is Jonas. It's Greek. It's a variation of Jonah. It means dove. It's number 474 in popularity. Some people I know like it just because of the Jonas Brothers Association. You might hate that association, but I do think it's a cool name either way. So, whew, that was a lot to say. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite J names are, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.